You think you could just waltz on in here with your zip-up shoes and your yogurt and muesli breath and rule the roost? Well, there's one big fat problem in your way, wasn't there? Me. I'm smarter than you, I have a higher IQ than you, and you can't handle it. Welcome back to Tried But True. It's me, Jasper. Yeah. The crowd is also chanting that it wasn't just me. I'm not alone in here. We've established that. I'm here. Producer Paul is here. Are you going to say anything, Paul? It's kind of not entertaining if you just don't speak. Okay, let's get into the episode. To be honest with you, have I prepared? No. Well, yes, actually, I prepared in the 5 minutes from, like, outside the campus to inside the campus where I walked. Yeah. So we are going to do 3 segments at least. Like, I might think of another one, who knows. We're going to do True Podcasting. That's the first segment. Brand new one. It's debuting. We're going to do a quiz. What quiz? The podcast will tell me. I will feel it through. If I just trail off, will you forget what I was talking about? Because I'm going to start doing that, because that's great podcasting, which is what we'll talk about in a second. And then after that, we're going to do a quiz. I said that already. And then, of course, put you on. Now, will this be a perfect 45-minute episode? I don't know. Will it go an hour? Probably not. Will it go 30 minutes? Almost certainly. So yeah. I guess I should do a proper intro, because technically the introduction is a segment. I just never treat it as one. What has been happening with Moi? My dishwasher is still on the fritz. I don't know if I've revealed that information, because, I'm just very private with my personal matters, and it's been really hard. And I just, the last couple of days, it's been very hard. Sorry. I just, to hand wash dishes, or to, have to press the cycle again and again, and a cycle not complete, and have to do another one. It's just been really hard. And I'm trying to be strong. I am. I try not let it bother me, but it really does bother me. Anyway, what else? What else? Uni, been doing classes. Great. I submitted a lot of first assignments. Clap for Jasper. Do another clap, because guess what? None of them were overdue. Hey, guess what? None of them were put minutes before the deadline. Some of them were put in the day before. I don't have any other claps for assignments. I'm actually behind in all the next ones. I have to write a short novella. And in the same week, I have to write a poem, and then I have to recite that and another poem in front of people. Not even recite, perform, which for me isn't too bad, because as we all know, I am a performer. Yeah. Actually, I would like to point out, before we get into 5 minutes or 7 minutes, I don't know, of this podcast, last episode, if you could hear people in the background, yes, that is true. Give me a sec. Do you hear that? That's right. No one else is here. I didn't do anything. I don't know why they're not here. It's actually making me really anxious, and it makes me feel like I'm here at the wrong time. Even though they're here every week at the same time, and I'm here every fortnight. But I haven't been alone in the studio in so long. Well, not in the studio, in the thing. And I'm not alone in the studio. As I said, producer Paul, the audience, a third character that I haven't named yet. No, you're not making your debut in this episode. Well, you were just sitting there I'm not going to not acknowledge you. Okay, you know what? I can still cut you. Yeah, you don't think that happens a lot? Watch any Arrested Development next episode clips. None of it happens in the next episode, and you know it. And I can make that happen here. So you shut it. Sorry about that. What else has been happening in my life? Not to be judgmental, but I'm just watched someone walk past the window in a hoodie. It is 4 p.m. Sorry, but at a university campus, you don't need to be in a hoodie. Sorry, you don't. Yeah, so I think that's all I have for this intro. I'm sure I'll think of something else to talk about, but I've been talking for a long time, and I feel like this isn't a good... Like, I'm not engaging. I'm just kind of talking to the wind. So, yeah. Alright, welcome to this segment that I've already forgotten the name of. Podcasting for Dummies? I don't know. That's what it's called now. So yeah, this segment, which I've really thought about for many, many moons, you know, day after day, week after week, I've put so much thought into it that I've, really flushed it out. But basically, what it's going to be is every time I do this segment, maybe it'll be next fortnight, maybe it'll be in a year, maybe I'll never do it again. I want to do something that podcasts traditionally do, or all the good podcasts do to get engagement, to get listeners, blah, 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 blah. And when I was thinking, how do I do that for the first segment that is easy and that I don't have to do any prep work whatsoever for? And that's when I thought of it. When you're a writer, they say, write what you know. But when you're a podcaster, they say, talk about anything, especially when you don't know what it's about. So that's what we're doing. So right now, I'm going to do a fire round of my opinions on things I know nothing about. And we're going to take them as gospel. Okay? If you're mad, tell me about it. If you're happy, if you agree, tell me about it. If it's maybe problematic, agree and tell on yourself. All those things. So let's go. Okay, number 1. Love the Canadian government. Everything it's doing right now, magnificent. On that note, love tariffs. You know what? Trump's right. People need to pay to export their goods into other places, because that's what tariffs are. Love to buy chocolate. Oh, I have to say something I hate, because you have to have a strong opinion both ways, but negative ones will go even better. I loathe, I hate. What do I hate? I hate seed oils. Boo! Seed oil. Yeah, those are gonna kill you guys. Why are you eating things with seed oil? And I know what all the seed oils are, and they're all bad. And I can't believe you would do something as evil and as disgusting as consuming them in any way. Love Island, of course, who doesn't? Hating that maths couple, I forget the name, but the problematic one that taught the girl who yells a lot, hate her. She's such a B word. Stanley Cups. Yeah, hell yeah. That lip stain lip liner, where it's like the one Billie Eilish used and you peel it off, I think that's a scam. That's impossible. How would that work? This segment is just me saying a lot. How vaccines, boo, cause autism, give you 5G, kill sheep. The fabric of time and space. I don't think it's that deep. Oh, things move, but they also might not move. Pfft. So, have you seen Love Island? We have serious things to talk about. Whoever is problematic on Book Talk, you know what? They're right. And I think the woke mind virus is just absolutely eating them up. Ooh, I think females should not be allowed to bring bags into clubs. What are they hiding in there? Oh, you're trying to cheat on your husband? I don't know. This is the best segment I've ever done, and to keep it so good, we're going to cut it there. Thank you so much for listening. See you in a second. Alright, welcome back to this segment. I don't know why I'm talking in this very strange and very odd cadence. And also, fun fact, we're only at 11 minutes, I think. This is telling me 11 minutes. It's only... So, I know I said that we were only going to do 3 segments. I was going to do a quiz, and that was it. But I fear I'm going to have to make up a new segment or return to our old segment. But to be honest with you, other than ranking stuff, quizzes, and the podcast one, I don't actually know if I have any other segments. Also, I'm standing up now. I don't know if you can tell, but I am. And I feel very shy. I feel very bashful. So I also feel like I'm going to give a speech. Hello, empty room. I mean, full room of audience members. God, this is an actual horrible, awful, disgusting episode I've ever done. I regret calling that other one the worst episode ever, because this is the real worst episode ever. So, anyway, we are going to do a quiz right now. What quiz is that? I don't know. We are going to do... okay, we're going to do... What music do I listen to? BuzzFeed quiz. Yes, that's how long it takes me to type. Okay. Music recommendation. No, I don't want to do a photograph one. That's bad. Okay. Yeah, this quiz. Okay, we're going to do this one by Glacier and Flame. The quiz will reveal which indie band you should listen to ASAP. You're going to fall head over heels. And then we're going to listen to them, and if they're wrong, I'm going to... Let me know in the comments what I'm going to do. The filters are off. What letter does your first name start with? A to H, I to P, Q to T, U to Z. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. I to P. Choose a food item. Avocado and grapefruit salad. Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich. Don't know what... I would never fill a chick. Thank you very much. Spicy crab spaghetti. Barbecue pork sandwich. Swordfish taco. Can I take ore? Can I take ore to the dump and dump them? I'm really on my game today. The pork sandwich is honestly the only appealing thing here to me. Pick a grocery... Okay, this is very America. Pick a grocery store. Target. Hey, I haven't been to Target in a while. A couple of days. I don't think they sell, apples. And I feel like grocery stores have to sell at least apples. So we have none of these. We don't have Trader Joe's, Target, Kroger, Farmers Market, Publix, or Walmart. But I'm gonna go Trader Joe's so I can have that cacio pepe sauce or whatever that girl was talking about. Choose a profession: artiste, chef, barista, teacher, interior design, actor. Okay. First thing, teacher. Was going to do that. And then I got out of high school and realized I actually hated it. Not hated it, but I hate high schoolers. So I don't want to be around that. Barista. I would be a barista, I guess. Hey, anyone hiring? Chef. Basically already, hey. No, I'm like Julia Child, but before she learns how to cut onions, and also before she goes to that cooking class anyway. So like, she can't cut onions or any of that other stuff. I can boil an egg though. So yeah, it's really between interior designer. I could do that. Actually, interior designer, actor, and artist are all things I generally think I could and kind of want to do. Interior designer, less so, because I stopped watching The Block. I'm like, you know what? It's fine. The only interior I'm going to design is the house of the rich man I go dig my way into. Artist. Now, when I say artist, I don't mean painter and I don't mean music. I kind of just mean kind of hot, kind of weird, kind of mysterious person who exists and you're not quite sure how. Like, I want people to be wondering, how does she like eat? Like, how does she buy things? And you'll never know. But I do like writing and stuff, and I like am a great mind. And when I die, people are gonna be like, "Oh my god, this is a genius." That's really where my head's at. And then actor, well, I do love the attention. I would love to be an actor, actually. Not even kidding. I genuinely would love it. I know I like say I shouldn't. My actual dream is to write a screenplay, then direct it, and star in it. That is my actual ideal goal at the moment. Well, that and also be that. But then my actual ultimate goal after that is I want to be my name to be on a movie poster or to have created by and then a movie ad written as like the reason people would watch something. That's my goal. So I'm going to go actor because I actually have goals. An artist, I don't really have goals on that. Pick a color: yellow, orange, pink, blue, green, red. Okay. I actually like all these colors too. You know what? You can say a lot of things about me, but not liking at least 6 colors is not one of them. Yellow, I wear a bit of yellow. Want to get into it more. Orange, don't wear that much orange, so we're going to take that out. Pink, all my stuff that I don't wear is pink, like my iPhone case, my wallet, my Barbie parts, my everything pretty much. But I'm kind of falling out of love with pink. Like, I love pink, but I think my new aesthetic is not pink. Blue, I don't mind blue. I'm technically wearing blue right now. What am I wearing? A navy long sleeve top and jeans. The sexiest outfit. The most revealing, the most intoxicating outfit I could wear. Green, I do like green. Green is my favorite. Green was like my favorite boy color. And then red. Now here's the thing about red. Red has always been my color, in quotation marks. Like, that's kind of what I wear. Like, that was my default for a long time. It was like a maroon. You know, my favorite jumpers were maroon, blah, 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 blah. But then, you know, I got out of it. I wore different colors. I started just wearing black. I started wearing blah, 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 blah. But I'm getting back into red. And also, my lips are red. My blush red. Yeah, I just think red is going to be my next color. Like, next year is going to be all about red. Well, this year technically was pink and red, but I think it leaned more pink. So we're doing pink and red. I just made eye contact with someone, but it was through one-way glass. So, red is what we're going with. How about a hobby? Reading, photography, painting, swimming, food blogging, learn an instrument. As we already know, I cannot read. I cannot take a photo for crap. Like, oh my god. It's hard enough, like, to film something. Like, I have literally had a proper high quality film camera and it still didn't look great. So photography is way out the question. So, painting. My creativity does not come out visually. And by that, I do mean through paintings, through drawing, blah, blah, blah. But also, people just don't see it because I don't share it. That was not a good enough joke. I'm sorry. Swimming. You know what? I've actually retired from swimming. I decided a year, maybe 2 years ago, that I am not going to swim again. I don't need to go into the water. I'm good. Hey, you guys have fun. I'm going to chill here. In fact, the closest you'll get me into a pool, into a beach, into like the ocean is, okay, picture it. Me, white bikini, thong up my ass, like fully everywhere, rack on display. But I also have skin color tights underneath, white socks, and my white Air Forces, and like 2000s glasses, like sunnies. And I'm also blonde. That's what I look like. Oh, and I also don't have any makeup on, but lip gloss, but I look flawless. Kind of like Paris Hilton, kind of like the Second Mistress and that movie with Cameron Diaz, the other woman. That's a great movie. Yeah, so that's kind of the closest you'll get me to there, you know. Yeah. Yeah, food blogging. I'm not a millennial. Hey, millennials. I know I come after you a lot. I'm pretty sure none of you listen to this. I'm pretty sure the only people who listen to this are my age or older than millennials. And you know what? I'm okay with that. But if you're a millennial, I'm cradling this mic so tenderly. Like, if someone walks in, I'm going to get reported for sexual harassment or something. But, millennials, you guys were weird. I get that you were having fun. I get that it was fun and you loved it. But you know what? It was 10 years ago. 15 for some of you. And you just need to let it go. I'm blogging, especially about food. The camera eats first. Hashtag yum. I don't know what else you talk about. I don't want you to do that anymore. Please just let it go. Please do it for me. Just let it go. And then learn an instrument. I actually would want to learn an instrument. I want to learn how to play the guitar and the piano. Guitar in an annoying man way where I just bring it out at a party, and piano in a way where I only know classical music. And I'm like, oh, I don't learn anything from this century. And I play Mozart. And I complete that one he didn't finish. Because that couldn't be that hard. And he'd be like, da, da, da. You know what I mean. And I'll blow people away. And I only play really expensive grand pianos that are white. And also, simultaneously, I am laid across it in a skin-tight dress like Marilyn Monroe. I'm singing, happy birthday. Sorry. That was really bad. So yeah, we're going to learn an instrument. Pick a side. Left or right. Whoa, we're getting political. You know what? This may surprise some people. Look, I know I kind of give up this front of a very politically minded person who's very one-sided, and I talk about a lot of issues for one side of the discussion. But I'm in fact left. I'm right-handed though. Sorry if that cancels you. Choose a TV show. Friends, Stranger Things, Yellowstone, Gilmore Girls, The Flash, Powerpuff Girls. Okay. We're immediately going to cut out Yellowstone and Stranger Things because I've never watched either of those. Then we're going to cut out Friends and Powerpuff Girls because I haven't watched more than one episode consecutively. And that's an important measurement of this decision. So then we have The Flash, Gilmore Girls, and that's it. The Flash and Gilmore Girls. Now, The Flash was one of my favorite shows right before my DVD era ended. I had most of the seasons, and then COVID hit. I didn't finish the show because COVID ruined it, and it's not their fault. It is not, but it kind of is. And I don't think I would ever watch that show again. But I do know most of the plot off by heart, and I kind of want to watch it again. But Gilmore Girls, I have watched. I watched last year in autumn or spring. I don't know. I watched it at the appropriate time. I didn't watch it this year. Kind of regretting it, but I did like it. So I'm going to go Gilmore Girls. Finally, choose somewhere to go. Los Angeles, Nashville, Norway, China, Florida, or New York. You know what? I really want to be in Shut up. Shh. Hey, baby girl. Please don't remember what I just said or what I just said then. Let's start anew. I would love to be in Florida. Or flip that and reverse it. That's what I want. But actually, I want to be. I don't know. It's between LA and New York. I want to go. I do feel like, even though I don't really love summer, I do think LA is more my vibe. Because it's very famous for being fake and plastic and having a fantastic rack. It's where all the stars are. And New York is kind of stinky and gross. So I'm going to go LA. Because I am not stinky and gross. Unlike some of you who apparently only shower in the summer. Hey, I'm pretty sure I've discussed this with you since I recorded this. But hey, if you're serious about that, if you really don't wear deodorant, please stop. Please put it on. Hey, I know you're hours away from me, but I can smell you. And I don't need to be like, oh, I don't want people to come up to me and like, oh, do you know your name? I'm like, yeah, that's my best friend. I love them so much. And like, oh my God, does he like have a condition? Because he stinks. He's stanky. I can smell his balls, guys. We don't need to smell your balls. Even if it's winter, even if you're not sweating as much, I don't want to smell your balls. Well, the greater public doesn't want to smell them. Anyway, let's go to the results. We got Fire Kid. Fire Kid is a new folk band with a modern twist. The synth-heavy guitar-loaded music is sure to put you in a good mood. Listen to the songs Lay By Me and Die For Alabama. Okay. Let's do one of those. Lay By Me. And did I just forget that I have to log into Spotify and this is going to take a second? So I kind of need to vent for a second? Well, yes. Yes, I did forget that. So yeah, already that sounds awful. The guy in Skull Face Paint, May 2015. Not to be rude about it, but clock it. Now we are only going to listen to one of those. I think we're going to do Diane. Sorry, I just logged into Spotify and the last song I played on this one was the Cold for last week's episode, which if you didn't listen to that, I'm going to get Paul. He's going to come to your house and you are not going to live the night. Do you understand me? Bitch. Okay, what are we doing? Fire Kid, Die in Alabama. Okay, is all this up? I can play I think the rule is something like 30 seconds, and you have to give you have to be critiquing it or something, which is what we're gonna do. So it's fine. Okay, this is not how I listen to music when I first listen, but we are going to skip ahead. Okay, so I think we just missed the intro, or like the chorus. But hey, can I tell you something? Don't be mad. That was kind of really good. I actually really wanted to listen to that. I'm actually very happy. That was actually a good recommendation. So we're going to listen to the other one they said and see if Lay By Me. Okay. If I could Lay By Me. I hate if this actually got me into them. I'm actually going to be so mad. Okay, this is the next one. I didn't turn it down, so too bad. A boring intro. Okay. Oh. Yeah. 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 Hey. Actually, I really thought I was gonna, like, ew, this is disgusting. This is so cringe and bad. It is kind of cringe. But, hey. Kind of like it. Okay. So, Lay By Me and Die for Alabama are the most streamed songs. It's 16 million streams for Lay By Me and then 5 million for Die for Alabama. And it's all pretty much from that album that came out in 2015. So, I kind of want to listen to their latest release and see if they're still okay. So this is Little Breaches. It's Mandy McCauley featuring Vi Kids, so we may also listen to their second lot. Like their I forget what the term is. Okay. From an Emmy Award winning thing, you need to work on it. Hey. 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 Yeah. 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 This is not how I listen to music. I hope you know that. Okay. I'm also I'm going to re-listen to this episode to listen to these songs again because I forget what they're called. You know what? I'm just having fun. This is what we're gonna do. This is a new segment. Next episode 2. Or maybe no. Okay, guys. Big news. Actually, no. It might not be. Next episode, new segment. I review random songs. It might be attached to the quizzes. We might evolve. Hey. I know I only did 2 of them, but we might evolve it. Okay. Anyway, let's go to the next one, which is... Oh, it's also Mandy McCauley. I don't care. I want a non-Mandy McCauley single. Okay, here we go. This is Dr. Wiley's feat. Joe Cleary. Hey. Okay, you get the intro. Not as good. I know I didn't listen to any words, but... Okay, we're just going to do a random one. Chemical Planet Zone. This came out in June 15th, 2023. They kind of all start with the same thing. Hey. Ooh. It's given soundboard. It's given non-licensed music. Hey. 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 Ooh. I'm so lucky no one else is in here because I'm grooving out crazy. Bruh, is this all instrumental? Bro, I hate instrumental things. This is why I won't listen to Ethel Cain. Because what do you mean she has multiple blah blah in 2025? I need words, okay? It's communicate, okay? Say okay one more time, I dare you. For some reason, just so you know, I am now holding the mic as if it doesn't have a stand. And I just move my face away. I'm like, do you need another one? That's what I feel like. I feel like I'm about to sing. I'm about to sing. This is what I feel like. Pretend there's guitar. That's you kind of recognize it, but you kind of don't. So it's like, that's how guitars sound. How you doing, Nashville? Oh, it's great to be back in the city of where Taylor Swift is from, and other things, I assume. And also music, I think, is like the main thing. Sorry, I just heard a noise. Have you heard this one before? And it's my most popular song. That's what I feel like right now. So yeah. I have like 10 minutes to fill. You know what? Why would you doubt me? You were like, oh my god. She nearly finished both her two main segments within 20 minutes. Within 10 minutes. What is she going to do for the rest of the time? I can't bear to watch. But I will, because I'm praying on her downfall because I'm a hater. But here I stand. Literally stand. Here I stand. Proving you wrong. Proving to you that yes, I can yap. I can ramble. I can make my way through accidentally 45 minutes of a podcast without saying anything important, but also saying something's important, because now we have a new segment that I really wish I knew before I started it. Sorry, I'm just really like loving the idea of like having a microphone, like a handheld one, and being in front of a stage. That's my dream, and that's how I feel. That's how I feel. Empty UCFM studios. That's how I feel. And no one would take that away from me. Ever. Anyway. Also, I feel like I should tell you all this. I don't know why, but the headphones I usually use are broken, and I didn't break them. They were broken when I came in here, and this is evidence of that. So now I'm using like one from like the other mic stand, and it's like on the other side of the table. So if I like move any further, I'm gonna like going back and like just cartwheel or something. Anyway, I think that's all this segment has. I think I'm gonna move on to Put You On. Yeah. Ooh, maybe listening to music can be a part of Put You On. Like I can blind react to music, like albums that I haven't listened to yet. Ooh, I'm going to do that with one of the albums I haven't listened to yet. Like I'm going to listen to like 10 seconds of each one. That's such a good segment. I mean, you didn't hear any of that. Hey. We're doing SAMR. So yeah, we're gonna do Put You On. Yay! Yay! Hey, sorry, I stepped away from the mic and didn't bring it with me. Okay, so let's do music recommendations, or not music, media recommendations, because it's much more than music every time. Movies and shows I've watched recently. I started watching Arrested Development, pretty good. I'm only on season 2. I've been rewatching Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. It is such a phenomenal show. Honestly, anything produced by Tina Fey kind of has my approval, because she needs my approval, of course. But like that, honestly, I can't think of that in Girls 5 ever, but they are both phenomenal. I love the writing on them, because like not to be annoying about it and not to be a creative writing student about it. But the way the dialogue is written, there's just something about it. It's so eclectic, and like the vernacular of all the characters are different, but also they mesh so well, and it's just like something like they do, like the very common joke that you see most of the time is a subversion of like of a regular trope. Like it'll be, I can't think of one off the top of my head, actually. This is a bad example. I don't know. So, like, in an episode, Tina Fey is in it, and she's a therapist, but she's an alcoholic, and she's, like, split personality, where the sober woman is Kimmy's actual therapist, and the drunk woman is, like, her friend, but also kind of her therapist as well. But she's, like, crazy and evil. And, like, anyway. And, you know, Kimmy takes it upon herself to try and fix it from drinking. So she handcuffs herself to her, and they sit and they talk until the sun goes down. And then Kimmy proves that Tina Fey's character can make it through the day without drinking. But then the reveal is that she's been drunk the entire time. I think that's funny. And they could have had a real serious emotional moment, but they rarely choose to. And that's what I kind of like. It's a true comedy. It's not a dramedy at all. I think too many shows these days focus on trying to have the need to have a consistent storyline plot and be funny and have drama and have investment is working too hard and maybe works too well. I think comedies should just mainly be jokes held together by a plot. Like, that's what I think comedy should be. Dramedy is a different thing. I love dramedies. Well, some of them. Like, a good dramedy is great, but it's called a dramedy for a reason. You know what I mean? Like, where a comedy should have a tiny few bits of drama within it, and the drama should have tiny few bits of comedies within it. A dramedy is the perfect mesh. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's why I like it. Movies. I watched Kickin' and Screamin' again for the first time in a long time. And oh my god, I love that movie. I forgot it was PG. Because like, that wasn't a thing. Like, that didn't matter when I was a kid. I watched PGM movies and MA movies all the time. But that movie came out when I was like a baby. But anyway, I love it. It is so funny. Holy crap, Will Ferrell. I just love that movie so much. Anyway, I digress. This is unrelated, but I won trivia the other day. And part of the reason we won is because I knew that Meryl Streep's real name is Mary. I know it's a family name, because I watched that clip on that talk show about it. So if that blew out your mic, or your headphones, or you're raw dogging it, I blew out your phone speaker, that's crazy. Anyway, books, I've only read articles, you know, I read this thing on The Guardian, yes, I read about how Western society is a construct, and it's not quite real, because in reality, what was considered Europe by Herodotus, who's a scumbag by the way, but what was considered Europe is not considered Europe anymore, is in fact considered some parts of the other places near Europe. And it's just quite interesting, the idea of Western and Eastern world, and that the Western world doesn't quite have a culture. Yes, I thought that was quite interesting. Haven't actually finished it, but, that's the gist. Okay, music I have been listening to mainly today, let's be honest. I'm sorry. I have fell back into 2010's commercial radio pop. Are you mad? Are you mad because I listened to radio music from 10 years ago? Are you mad that I listened to songs that were on my iPad in year 6? Don't say you're mad. Don't be mad. Please. I already told you that I was sad about my washing machine or dishwasher. Now I'm going to be sad about this too. Don't be mad. No mad. But anyway, songs like True Love by Pink and Lily Allen, Classic by MKTO, Rock Bottom by Haley Steinfeld and DNCE, also by DNCE, I'm not saying it as dance, is Toothbrush, and of course, Cake by the Ocean, na 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 na, ooh, ah ah. I had that song in my head before I came in, and now I don't know the words. Touched by Little Mix, The Night Is So Young by Nicki Minaj, Burn Up by the Jonas Brothers, Love Me Like You, Little Mix, I Really Like You, Carly Rae Jepsen. One of my favorite songs from like pre/lockdown is Me and My Broken Heart by Rixton, whoever that is. If You Love Someone by the Veronicas. These are like normal songs. Some Say by Samba Hills, I love that song, one of my favorites. 12 to 12 by Samba, that's his new one, or his last single before his album. Haven't listened to his album yet. Back to Friends, Sweet and Low by Peach PRC, Prison by Cher, Let Me Love You by Amber Mark. To be honest, I just listened to it because Sabrina Carpenter recommended it. Especially just to me, no one else. She didn't put it on her story. She actually sent me a DM and like, Jasper, hey, look, don't tell anyone, okay? I know that I'm meant to be promoting Man's Best Friend, but you, look, I love Tried But True. It's my favorite podcast, and you just need to listen to this song. And I said, you know what, Sabrina? The last few recommendations have been kind of crap, but you know what? We all have our bad days, so I'm going to trust you on this one. And I kind of liked it, but I also don't want to make her feel bad. Or she's probably going to listen. Sorry, Sabrina, friend of the show. Jealous Type by Doja Cat. I do think when she says, sorry if this is careless eye, blah, 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 is this KSI? That's what it sounds like to me. 15 Minutes by my best friend Sabrina Carpenter. Bust Down, and also excuse me a moment, and See You Dance by Joey Villians and Bray, but featuring Tia Corine and Rebecca Black, respectively. Bad Omen by Kevin Sylvester. I'm getting to Kevin Sylvester. He's from Melbourne or something, or South Australia, or and you know how I know about him? I read it. I read about him in a magazine. Yeah, that's right. I read. And also, of course, Fire Kid, Down Alabama. Is that what the song was called? That's my recommendation, okay? And speaking of recommendations that I haven't listened to in full, but will give my full opinion on, we are going to do a listen along to Sex Ed by Play Lunch that released a few days ago at the end of last week. So we're just going to listen to like 10 seconds of each. Okay? Cool. The first song is Get Around It. Okay, that's the intro. Hey. Okay, I like that one. To be honest, I do like most of Play Lunch, or what I've heard. I've only heard like the main ones. You know what? I know. Hey, millennials, I hope you're still listening. I know I was really mean to you. I know what I said. I know I talked about food bloggers. And I'm pretty sure this might not apply to you. This actually might just be about me and older Gen X or Gen Zers, because I'm actually quite young for my generation. But in case it's not, look, millennials, I know I said it's embarrassing. I know I said I don't like you. I know I said nostalgia for 2005, 2008, 2012 is embarrassing. But you know what? Play Lunch is the exception. Okay, next song is Cool Math Games. Oh my god, Sugar Sugar on Cool Math Games is one of the best games in the world.
Play lunch. That's that like.
Ooh. I'm actually. Ooh. Actually, maybe, yeah. Okay, this is the drop. Okay, I like that. Next one. Station rap. Ooh. I like the intro to this. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. 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 Yeah. 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 Harold. Yeah. Not a fan. This is Pash. I don't like the intro. I hate this voice. Section. Yeah. Ooh. Hey. 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 And I guess do all these songs sound the exact same. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Ooh. This is my review of it. Love it so far. Ooh, the title track. Sex Ed. Ooh. We're gonna skip ahead. Hey. 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 Ooh. I like this one. The next one, I know I've already listened to, like it's already on my playlist. It's fine. So we're gonna go to Boyfriend. Ooh, 90s ad. Sell me some real estate. Oh. Hey. Yeah. It's a slow one. I don't know how to react. Ooh. Ooh, I actually really like this one. Yeah. Boyfriend. I am so glad no one else is in here. I'm so glad you can't see what I'm doing. Okay, this is Real Estate Apps featuring Auntie Donna.
I'm sick of real estate apps and landlords wasting my time. Stuck out the front of a
We're skipping it.
den at the back of
I'm skipping ahead.
like mold inside of my
Sure. And we're gonna finish on the song I love and the reason I love Play Lunch. Of course, it's Keith. And in fact, while we listen to the intro, I'm gonna get up the best part.
Keith.
Can I? Actually, don't. Okay, we're just gonna listen to the first chorus.
There's a man at the Malvern
TMB.
Shaved head, tatted up, about 6'3". He was our neighbour when we lived on.
I think this is gonna way hit over 30 seconds. But shh, no one listens to this. No one's gonna copyright me. Sorry, I'm like speaking into you. Sorry. I don't know how to do this.
And little did we know we had just started World War III. Little did we know we had just started World War III. The bloke was seething, he was enraged. Knocked on our
This is the pre-chorus. You're gonna love the chorus, I promise.
His face was red, took off his speedies and he said,
Don't fuck with my trailer, cunt. Don't park in my spot. It's the second time this week and I'm about to lose the plot. I phoned up the council and the bloke said it was mine. Move your shit heap of a car to the other fucking side.
Hey, okay. That's what we're gonna do of that. Overall, let's talk about this album. Now, I will be honest, when I do listen to our album, when I review it, technically this is not how I would do it. I wouldn't really say that this is appropriate or really is going to give an accurate reading, because I really need to sit with the album. However, yeah, I liked it, and I will actually listen to it proper another time in my own time. It's exactly what I was expecting. Honestly, the songs like Pash and Real Estate Apps and Boyfriend, like the slower ones, I wasn't expecting, because I don't know, I've like never listened to the deep cuts. Like, I'm not a Play Lunch fan, but yeah, I really like it actually, and I actually really need to listen to other albums, and I might do it on here to like just get started. So yeah, and guys, you thought I was going to hit 45 minutes again. Wrong. Well, you didn't think that. You've seen the timestamp. We are back to an hour. Time is correct. Honestly, this is meant to go for an hour. Well, okay. You know what? We're at the end of the episode. No one's listening. Everyone tuned off except for you and except for me. And baby. Sorry. Baby. I'm going to tell you something. I have a plan that may begin in episode 10, which is in 4 weeks. So it's week 5 at uni right now, and then it'll be week 6, week 9. Yeah. I'm going to ask about and see if it's possible to make this a weekly podcast instead of fortnightly. And with that, it does mean I probably won't do an hour each time. I do think it will be close to 45, even 30 minutes. I maybe have already said this, Kai. I'm getting deja vu. But yeah, that's kind of my plan for episode 10. Like, okay, that's going to happen with episode 10. I do want episode 10 to be a important part, because I've been doing this podcast for 20 weeks. Or longer than that. I've been doing it for months. But like 20, you know what I mean. But like 10 episodes is a lot. I don't do 10 things ever. I am not this committed to anything. I don't know. I could have easily quit this podcast. You know, I could be like, I'm not getting the attention I need. I'm not having as much fun as I thought, which is a lie. I'm actually having so much fun. And episodes like this, where I just have nothing to say, but somehow I talk, and sometimes I have fun, and I'm not tired and exhausted. I'm kind of tired and exhausted, actually, so I'm going to take a drink very separately. Yeah, sorry. That was actually really good. I kind of was only going to take like a sip, and then I was like, ooh, yeah, give it to me. Yes, get me wet. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I do love this episode. I love this podcast too. So, you know, episode 10, big things going to happen. Ooh, maybe that's what episode 10 is going to be. Yes. Maybe we will have guests on episode 10. Maybe it'll be earlier. Actually, it will probably be earlier, because I feel like... Actually, no, it might be. Hey, do the math for me, but what is the Tuesday in 4 weeks? Like, okay, from now, in 4 weeks, but on Tuesday, what date is that? Let me know, because I'm not... Actually, I can just check the calendar. I think it's September. Again, great at vamping. You cannot even tell. Yeah. I think it's the 23rd of September. I record. So, you'll get the 10th episode on the 26th, which is also the Friday before the AFL Grand Final. Thank God they didn't clash. Whew, I was like, I will be honest, that is a concern I had. You know, I did the math, like, way back, and I was like, okay, can we do fortnightly episodes for the entire year will it clash with anything. And, you know, we were like, oh, Anzac Day, that's fine. But then I was really worried because it did look like we were going to hit Anzac at the AFL Grand Final. I was like, I can't do that. Like, my fans can't be split like that. They cannot... There's no way they're going to listen to the episode at 8 p.m. and also watch the Grand Final, which is really important to me. I'm really... You know what I mean? Like, I need to watch the Sydney Swans and the Magpies face off again. And I'm just so glad I didn't have to put you or me through that. Yeah, to be honest, I kind of was vamping to get an hour exactly. And we're at an hour and like 1 or 2. I have to edit it still. But, yeah. So, I think that's all I have. Oh, actually, no. We're going to bookend this episode with a quote. Ooh, can I think of one straight off my head from Kath and Kim? Did the yogurt and muesli one. No, that's the visual gag. Ooh, okay. I've got one. I am taking your aggro on board. We are all okay. You're okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. No, sorry, I'm okay. And you're a dickhead. Yay! Flawless execution. Hey! I landed that. Knees bent. Straight back. Smile on my face. That's exactly what I look like right now, just so we all know. I'm also in a triangle with my legs. I am currently standing at about 5'8", or as most people would say, 6 foot, with my legs spread so far. I'm having so much fun. I kind of want to keep going. I know we're already at an hour. Hang on. What is our longest episode to date? There's a tried and true. Those bastards. Hey, what's the top result when you do tried but? Okay. Are you not going to tell me how long they are? Far out. I'm also, since I'm here, can you rate the episode, the podcast, if you haven't already? I think you probably should have, but if you haven't, do it again. Sorry. I'm trying to find out how long the longest episode is. 50, 50, 51, 56, 38, hour 13, 44. Okay. As long as I don't hit an hour 13. If I hit an hour 13, we're going to an hour 20. Actually, I love how I said that. No idea what I'm going to say next. Yeah. That was the bookend. That was the natural end. So what's been going on? Oh my god, Paul! Sorry, I want to hear all about your day. Got asked for something. Paul, did you, Oh, yeah. Did you also, And another vague detail I won't share on mic? Really? Damn. Stop it. No, Paul. We've already discussed this. It can't happen. Look, you're married. Don't worry about what I'm doing. But you're married, and I'm not a home wrecker. Well, actually, how much do you make a year again? No, not from here, from the family business. Damn. Really? I got a raise. Right. Oh, you also work on commission? So, I see. Well, in that case, I might be a homewrecker. So, let's end this episode and get right on that. And, sorry, I'm just so hot under the collar for you, producer Paul. This relationship has unfolded in a way I did not expect. Let's What was I saying? Sorry. Again, hot under the collar. I'm all flustered. And I can't... No. Stop it, Paul. No. No. I need my hand so I can press play on this. Stop. No. Don't get behind me. No, I know I'm bent over the desk, but don't get behind me. Don't. No. Don't. No.